Hi there guys, welcome to Vintage Van Life. Now, I'm going to head down to the garage and show you what's going on with my distributors. Now, in the last video, I asked you guys, what do you reckon? What's better, electronic ignition or points? And of course, if you read the comments, then thank you so much guys for no one getting nasty. I hate it when that happens on YouTube, or any social media for that matter. But it was pretty much divided straight down the middle. Half were saying points, why on earth would you change it? In fact, one comment said, you're cheating if you're using electronic ignition. But I'm kind of like, well, if I'm living in the van and traveling in it, I don't want to have to constantly be adjusting points, but I get your point. And of course the other half are saying, no, get electronic ignition, it's so much better. So straight down the middle. Now, as a little side note, I've also been working on this distributor. This is one that arrived in the post from a guy called Joe Mason that runs Reliant Spares in Worcester. This is an original British one that I have converted to electronic ignition. Now let me explain why. This is the distributor from my Reliant that I used last week in my demonstration to test if the electronic ignition unit worked, which it does. The reason I took it out is this horrible cheap Chinese part had fallen apart inside the vehicle. That end there, which is what drives this entire mechanism, is not supposed to come off that shaft. So instead, I have bought from a guy called Joe Mason at Reliant Spares in Worcester. This is a proper British made one which should last a long time, which I have converted to electronic ignition. The obvious thing to do would be take the working electronic ignition unit out of this one and put it in the distributor on my camper van. But sadly, they are not interchangeable. The Renault Galette has a very specific distributor, which is proving extremely difficult to get parts for. So here is the offending distributor. The guy who worked on it is the distributor doctor, and I'm going to be posting this back to him to see if he can help me out. Just as a little side note, don't think it's the distributor doctor who's at fault here. He's one of the best people in the UK for rebuilding distributors and coils and all of that kind of thing. The fault isn't anything to do with him, it's the part that I ordered from France that has failed. Now look what arrived in the post. I'm very happy to see this. My distributor, fully rebuilt again. The distributor went in with relative ease, which is good. So now it's just a case of wiring it up, seeing if it will start, and see if I can get the timing about right as well. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be a recurring problem where I keep having to change the electronic ignition module on this. I did get it done for free because it's still under warranty, which is good. However, if it proves to just not be a reliable electronic ignition unit that is made for this particular make and model, or at least one that fits, I will go back to points and just have to adjust them from time to time. Now we're all connected up, but the battery is pretty low, so it's not got much of a kick in it. But if I was to just quickly demonstrate to show that there is actually a spark. Basically I just need to put the battery on charge so it's got a full kick and then try again. And I'm also going to replace those HT leads with brand new ones.
So what are you doing, Alex?
So I've got this as the AccuSpark HT lead kit. So they kind of come with the spark plug end attached, and then you just cut them to the length that you want, and they come with all the attachments you need. Cut them to size. So finally going to put in some brand new HT leads to my van and hope it starts. Okay guys, so it's late February at the moment, and my van has not been running since, it must have been early December. It's just been off the road for quite some time, and I just haven't been able to give the time to the van because of starting a new job and then working 2 jobs simultaneously and yada yada yada. But through the perseverance of today, brand new HT leads, brand new spark plugs, I'm relieved to say the van is running. Honestly, I'm so happy that it's running. It's got a slight misfire, so I just need to adjust the timing, but it looks like we're going to be good to go. It's a beautiful morning here in South Wales. It was freezing last night, but the frost is all gone now, and I'm going to do a cold start. Right, let's see if she wants to function today. Oh, a little bit of reluctance there. Maybe I'll use some easy start. Although it's been tough in the winter living in the van with all the cold and the damp, at the end of the day after work you drive down to the beach, you watch the sunset, you park up, you got the heating on, you remember why you do van life in the first place. Hey, hey.
Hi.
It's fan favourite Jolie.
Oh, hi.
What's this van in the background?
This is a new little van.
What is it?
It's Italian. It's a Piaggio Porter. It's
Piaggio
like
Porter.
A bread box on wheels.
Are you happy with it?
I love it. It's great. It's great fun.
It's not a camper yet though,
No.
but it will be.
It's going to be a dinky one.
Jolie, are you ready for a cup of tea at the beach?
Yeah, it's good to be back.
Yep.
Look at it.
Oh yeah, I've got something to show you. Open that cupboard.
What is? Baby eggs, look at it. Is it Easter?
Let's have it with our tea.
I've missed the beach.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have this van running again in all this time that it's just been sat there, and to finish today off down at the beach with tea and cake. Can't really ask for more, can you?